Hello everyone, welcome back to ESLT for the Black Monster Cup. We're in the North American Qualifiers, the second one of the series, and we are underway with our grand finals between vVv and Team Girlfriends. It's going to be an interesting matchup here, and I'm actually curious to see what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know in Twitch chat, let me know via Twitter at @JKaplan who you guys predict to win this one. Let me go over both laps for you guys, just so you guys know who's on what team. So on the side of vVv, we have Chris, Get Snuggled, Peck and Wolf, Tails, and Gaunty. Over on the side of Girlfriends, we have Knives Millions, Cloud Nguyen, Big Fat LP, Otter, and Leo. So, both these teams did win their semifinals match, and both these teams are now qualified into the spring playoffs coming up a little bit later on in the year. I'm actually not sure of the dates off the top of my head, but I believe it's in April. So we have the Spring European playoffs coming up this weekend with a special guest caster. I'm not going to say who it is just yet until it's released, but you guys will definitely want to tune in for that one.
Minions have spawned.
And let's see what happens in this game. It's going to be a good one, I can tell you that. Both teams played fairly well, and I really liked the comp that vVv had in their first game against Luxax, where they had the rise of the top lane, and the other four champions were the same. That high mobility composition was ridiculous. Right now, you have a pretty good team fight team out of Girlfriends here. They have that ball delivery system with the help of Vi. Ooh, Tails gets hit the Dark Bind. He's going to actually get some damage over him as well with the Piltover Peacemaker. And it's knocked down to below half health right when the minions get there, so he's not even allowed to back away from this one. So a lot of poke already done. The health pot already popped at 2 minutes in. And he is going to have a very, very difficult time in this bottom lane. Even Leo actually taking quite a bit of damage right there. But I'm going to shove the lane in, try to hit for early level 2, and force Tails back. But look at that poke. Monty doing a fantastic job of really fighting that one out here. In the meantime, topside Chris already going head-to-head against Knives here, doing some good damage. I don't want to call anyone out, but Knives was definitely, at least in that last match, the weak link of his team on Jace. At least in the beginning, he picked up mid to late game. Chris he wants the whole fucking package against Knives. I should not have just said that word. But it is also 3:30 in the morning, and you see Big Fat LP already zoning out Peck in here on the bottom or middle side. Just everywhere. In the meantime, we do see the exhaust coming out of Tails. He gets so low on health. He has the barrier though, and he will actually be forced to use his flash and back away. So he's gonna be hurting quite a bit here. He's gonna be behind in CS. Ooh, the Dark Body, it landed! It landed onto Severe as she did back away. They don't stop the bank, but they get shoved into the turret here. Gaunty also very low on life. Right now, gets snuggled. Looking for a gank, maybe middle here. Meantime, we are seeing Cloud on your minimap head down bottom. And Snuggled actually going to get behind Big Fat LP here. Will this one happen? They do have the slows, they do have the red, but they do have the stun. He's going to go in for this one. Big Fat LP going to get slowed up here. We do see the flash going to come out. They get the stun, but they're not going to pit for this, or will they? Actually, if they had to ignite, that would have been a kill. Unfortunately, that does not happen. They do back away. And Big Fat LP able to escape with the use of that flash, though. Oh, Pantheon. Ooh, he wants to flash over the wall, doesn't he? Oh, he's in... No, don't come from the backside. Man, never come from the back. You're not Xpeka. You can't backdoor. Oh, he's looking for the flash over the wall. He's just waiting for LP to get out of position. That would be a smexy move if he did pull no one off here, but as like I said, he's going to take the race. I think Gragas can flash slow, and Pantheon could jump on him. Anyways, looks like he's not going to go for that anyways, since he is working his way back to the inside of the jungle. And just as I said, he's actually heading back towards middle, and then as I said it again, he goes the other way. What a dick. But Chris, 22-17 CS in the top lane. Knives able to sustain quite well. Able to stay alive here on the top side. That's all he really needs to do at the moment. And let's see. Just trying to rest Tails out. All he has is a pink ward right now. Caitlyn hasn't bought anything just yet. Some good damage going across him though. And Cloud actually looking for a gank on the backside. He's going to be going to Gragas. He's going to get the slow. At least a knockup right there off that. Peckin getting very low. He has his flash to escape though. And he will run away as Snuggled does come in from the lane to help support him here. But I want to keep my eye on this bottom side because it's currently 34-20 CS at the moment. And Tails is definitely struggling in the get-go here. We do have Pantheon though coming in from the top side. He will be spotted out by that ward though. And with a black shield out of Leo. Not to mention that Dark Binding landing. It's going to be hard for him to escape here. A lot of fighting happening on the top side again. Chris, Dorn's blade still going head-to-head against Knives, and actually starting to lose out on these fights here. You see him just back away off of that. Cloud just going to go for a little bit of counter jungling since he saw Pantheon was towards the bottom side, but the Wolf's camp is not up here. And Snuggled is currently over at those double golems. More of a slower game here between these two teams. Still a lot of fighting breaking out everywhere. I'm waiting to see where that first blood does come in from. As Snuggle does return with that Spirit Stone. Time top end, see the fight break out. Knives does flash away. Knight's still ticking. He has to be very careful here because if Chris gets anything on him, it's going to be very dangerous. And they're waiting for Cloud to get that knock up when he does flash in, but instead they do back away. They're both not spot out by the ward though. And Cloud actually just gonna, actually Knives gonna leave as well, so I'm not gonna go for the fight here. Chris just gonna shove the lane in. And we'll back away. So the poke coming out of Gonti here on the Otter. To stop the profanities. I've said one profanity, and actually my entire life of casting, I think I've only used 2 curse words. So I'm kind of impressed by that. Not pulling a deficio. Saying the F-bomb like 3 times in, was it like 2 weeks or something like that? Or actually, throughout the split. Not to mention Jad as well. But either way, 640 in. CS lead that Otter did have has diminished. Fantastic job by Gonti to continually poke away, force them back. We'll see if Otter can get some sort of lead back here. Snuggled still looking for a gank on the middle. Big fat LP though. He's playing it smart. He's playing it safe, and he's now level 6 with that Chalice done. Let's see, he's behind a door and drinking to do the flash slow. And the knock away. Big fat LP is in a tough position. Using ultimate to actually pull them back together. He might actually help him escape, but the flash comes out of Snuggled. And that will be a kill on a big fat LP here. Just a second. And that will be first. We'll go over to Pekin. Fantastic job. Utilizing the knowledge of his flash being on cooldown. And also Gragas hitting level 6 here. And Gonti doing some really good poke yet again. He's doing... I honestly want to say he's carrying this bottom lane right now because the amount of poke that he's been doing, he's really opened up the possibility for Tails to get back in this. He's forcing Otter back. Has a lot of money to spend though, so the dominance might shift back in his favor. But either way, it's helping him catch up. Pekin gonna get blue. And Chris gonna return towards the top side, going for his team out here. With that pickaxe, even gonna ward up that Tribush just to make sure he's safe. See a Giant's Belt picked up for Knives though. To add on to his door and shield. And Chris... Well, you can see right there, not doing much damage at all to Knives, and he's not scared to chase them down. I'm assuming that's Knives gonna be able to take the lead on the top side now because of that. Big Fat LP currently down CS 52 to 50. It's gonna change here with these minions, obviously. And Otter going head to head against Tails, who has not backed out just yet, doing some good damage. Would Flash Dark Binding come in? It could, but Tails does have flashed up. As he has that spell shield. He's been trying to juke it out right there with the help of that that pool, but fortunately it will not work out. Cloud starting up his own blue here. He has gotten his red. Will be donated when that oversuited. If you think about how the game just prior happened with Team Girlfriends, it was a lot of Cloud getting Big Fat LP fed early. And then from there, he was able to go bottom to open up some things, able to go top and help out. But right now, he hasn't been too successful just yet. Hasn't forced the flash middle, hasn't forced the flash anywhere. He's farming up. He's level 6 now. But so is Get Snuggled. So this is going to be interesting to see. Where's the first Panther gank going to come in from? He's going to get his red here. I'd imagine it would come in soon. I have Cloud looking for a fight as well, knowing that Pekin doesn't have flash up. No Pantheons there. Oh no, they're both going in. Morgana coming as well. She is now level 5, and all it takes is one Dark Binding. Is it going to land? It's going to connect! And that is most definitely a dead Gragas. No! What? Why would you? What is happening? Pantheon coming in. They're going to get a kill 1 for 1. But what? Why use the Vi ultimate right after? The Dark Binding had a lot longer to last. And he does trade 1 for the ending of that. Getting the kill on the Cloud. And picks at least something up. And a fantastic job by Pekin to not really... to not freak out, to not get scared, and actually fought that one very well. And Gonti gonna catch up Otter, get some good damage onto him, force him away. As well as Tabs coming in. Ooh, or not Tabs, sorry, Tails. Here comes the Ace of the Hole. And all you need with the Dark Binding is that. And now the ultimate coming out of Leo, trying to lock down Tails, but he's gonna force to back away from this one, even the popping the exhaust on that. And he will escape his life. Now Knives take his damage from the turret top side. Chris looking to fight this one out, but he just doesn't have the damage. And Knives is going to kill him if he gets the ignite up, but Chris flashes away from the ultimate coming out. Shyvana gets the ulti off on himself, and that might be enough to ignite. He's taking away one more tick, but he's going to survive. But here comes Snuggled. He is definitely not going to snuggle this dragon. That's going to be a kill. They will now take the kill lead. 3-2 here in the meantime. Bottom, Tails pushing, looking for a potential kill. As Vi now coming in. Cloud going to be shoving in through the river. Won't be spotted out, but they don't know that. Cast Tails backing away. He hesitates. And instead, starts up Dragon here. That was nice, but that Gragas play, yeah, that was well done by Pekin. I'll give him credit on that one. Like, he should not have picked up anything off of that if, like, the cooldowns were used more appropriately. And gonna hit a pause here. Not really sure what the pause is about. I really want to open up chat. Why is it way down there? Alright, so apparently... apparently Tails is lagging out. I love seeing what they talk about in chat. And the thing is, they don't really know, I guess, when a caster's looking at it or not, but they should always assume that I'm looking at it. Usually I leave it on, but I actually, I kept getting messages or whispers. People were like, oh my god, you're on North America. And then they realize I'm just doing a show and they can't actually, or I can't actually play with them. But obviously, guys, let me know what you guys feel, how this game is going. You can let me know in chat. I'm obviously taking a look at it. You can also let me know on Twitter at @JKaplan what your guys' thoughts are. Always like reading. You guys keep me company. It helps out quite a bit. Keeps me entertained while I'm here at 4 in the morning almost. I love the amount of people that tweet to me actually about, oh, I saw Jay Kaplan streaming, and I love his play with Optic. And I'm just like, dude, wrong Jay Cap. Because there's a Jay Cap in Call of Duty actually has over 100,000 followers. And it's just hilarious. But anyways, game has started back up here. And let's see how this one goes. Looks like lag has been fixed here for Tails. And we see a Spirit of the Elders are picked up for Pantheon now. But here comes Cloud from the bottom side, looking for the kill on the Pekin. He's going to get the knockup. But will they have enough? The ultimate going to already on it? Or no, it's not. Actually, there it is. Finally, it actually pulls him back in. Cloud gets knocked into the turret. Is he going to survive this? One or two more turret hits. Looks like he will escape that one. And they get another successful kill with even not using the ultimate out of Fire because it wasn't up just yet. So a great job coming in now. And that is a 3-3 scoreline. Tied up in gold, 11:30 in this game. And it couldn't be any closer. Gragas not picking up the Themes and Holy Grail. And Big Fat LP has the money to finish his when he wants to. Knives has a chain vest now. Teammate done for Chris. Honestly, that teammate isn't going to help against Knives. Look at the damage he's going to be able to do here. Yeah, that was Chris's combo. And here comes Knives. Turn the heat back onto him. And doing some really good. Actually forced to run away because of those minions there. But he'll regen it up soon. Meantime, we do have Snuggle looking for a gank on the bottom side. He has the ultimate up. Not spotted up. Or finally spotted up by that ward, though. As he does put one over towards Dragon here. Even Chris getting an aggressive ward here onto the red buff, looking for the respawn when that does happen. And now taking a look at CS 88 to 98 bottom lane. God, Tails is so damn good with those boomerang blades. And meantime, top lane 100 to 86, so Chris able to build up a lead here. Mid lane 84 to 100, so all in all, there is a slight lead. Actually, not even really a slight lead. It's pretty much tied in CS, now I think about it, because it's 192, it's 184, 53 to 43, 104 94, so it's, if anything, it's slightly in favor. I don't know. I'm not gonna do math. I'm done looking at CS. It's too early in the morning for me, or too late at night, depends on how you look at it, to do any addition skills in my head. But right now we do have Snuggle looking for a gank bottom, sitting tucked into that bush. And Cloud, he's here to stop it though. He won't be spotted up by that ward though. And we'll back away now. Now vVv know that they have the opportunity to go for a gank here. They know that Vi is nowhere near this, and they will see her coming in. And we will see him actually heading back over towards Dragon. Going to start it up here. And Pantheon going to go for the jump on the bottom side. Actually, we have the rest of the team go a different way here. Girlfriends, Black should come on to a Leo. And we do have the trap actually locked down Snuggle. And they do escape this one. Orion even coming off the side. Cloud looking for his ultimate. Orion ultimate going to come in. But no, it's on Big Fun up here. Now he needs to get into the middle of the team. And will he actually pull off? He does use it on against Snuggle. He goes out, pulls in Tails as well. Will they continue this? Yes, they do. As Otter lands a Piltor Peacemaker ultimate. And Leo flashes out the ultimate out of Pekin. Forces him back now. And they pick up 2 kills for 1 so far. The Dark Biting going to come in. Oregon going to start for a little bit longer. Otter going really aggressive for the Pekin, looking for the kill. Ignite is down. One more hit at Big 5 LP. The Ignite picks up the kill. And they trade 3 for 1 off of that. Meantime, we do see Chris shoving middle here, but Knives is there to stop it. And we might potentially see Dragon come up here in just a few as well now. As they have Orianna and Morgana both, or not Morgana, and Caitlyn still there. And so they back away. They don't go for it. And Chris and Nice will both go back to the top lane here in the meantime. So 6-4, finally about 1,000 gold lead in favor of Team Girlfriends here. But such a close game between these two teams. I remember the best of three we had for the first qualifiers was a stomp, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not answering that question, Bird. It happens. Snuggle looks like he's in a spot. Oh no! That moment, if you go back and watch the replay, where he just didn't push in and see that ward, it always gets me. Meantime, we do have Chris getting his Vamp Scepter, so he's going to have his Rammus Hydra done soon. Sunfire Cape now done for Knives, though. We do have Sweeping Lens picked up for Gaunty, so he wants to deny a lot of vision. Did just lose 3 men for 1. It's a little bit unfortunate. Big Fellow P. He had a fresh blue. His is at, like, actually half left on it. Pings are coming down for Dragon. I would be surprised to see actually Dragon start up here. But then again, they have to be careful because Gragas has his ultimate up. And that can turn things around. But Cloud can actually spot no wards here at the Dragon Pit. And that will, it looks like, be a free Dragon for him. No one's there actually trying to stop him right here. And we'll see the first Dragon finally about 15-23 in, going over to the side of Girlfriends. So 23.4, let's just call it 23.5. So about a 2,000 goal lead at the moment for the Girlfriends. Let's see if they'll continue to build it here. They looked very strong in their first game against VG Esports. It took them... Oh, I'll say this. In the laning phase, they didn't have the strongest of game. But once they got out of laning into mid-game, like that little transition, they did a fantastic job. They roamed around really well. They were able to control the pace of the game by split pushing and pushing in different positions very well. Let's see if they can do that again. Snuggle has ulted up. Doesn't see the pink ward in that bush though still. It's been alive for such a long time. And Vi heading down towards the bottom side of the map as well. He has his ultimate up, he has flash. And Snuggled, where is he gonna go? I really wish I could see where he's looking right now. If he's looking middle or he's looking bottom. Can't see the range of his ultimate, unfortunately. But it looks like he's looking bottom here. There's gonna be a ward in that bush. Cloud is just waiting for Snuggled to go for the drop, and he's committing a lot of time to this. There's a fight breaking up top side, but he's just gonna run with this Snuggle. Gonna be heading down now. He's looking for the fight. This is gonna be... Oh my god. It's so tense right now because he wants to jump in. You can see him right there. He wants to do something, and he's just gonna walk straight in. He's not gonna be spotted. He's not gonna be noticed, but Vi is here to turn this one around. This is gonna be an insane fight breaking out. Pekin coming out from mid lane as well, and they back away. Oh my god! Pekin, he walked by that ward. If he did not walk by that, and he doesn't even see it, if he didn't walk by those wards, that would have been almost guaranteed kills coming for vVv. Oh, that is that pink ward paying dividends right now for their team. Fantastic job. I'm not even sure who put that down there, but it is... Whew, it is proven to be a lifesaver, though. Chris has the Ravenous Hydra now done. Tails picking up his Bloodthirster. Let's see how this top lane goes. I want to say Chris has a slight advantage right now in terms of dueling power. Yeah, as you see it right there. We'll see if he does choose to fight out Honor. Taking on the first tier of the game, though. And we'll be lengthening their gold lead a little bit more. Take it to about 2.6 thousand gold. And seriously, it's starting to grow a little bit on the top side for Chris here. Still here. I don't think he was spotted out. So maybe waiting for someone to push in, but unfortunately it won't happen here. And Chris still looking for some damage on the Knives. He wants to get a kill. You can see him. And Knives faking a back away. He has to be faking. There's no reason for him to go back. Well, he does have 1700 gold. There's no reason to give up his turret for that. Meantime, Cloud's still bottom. He's committed about 2 minutes to this gank. That hasn't even come yet. And it won't. Because Tails is playing this one so safe, so passively. And so they will just go home. So 18.5 minutes in. And another pause breaking out. It's time for Snuggle. It looks like Tails might still be lagging. Not sure what's going on between these two teams, but we'll find out here in just a few. Hopefully they'll say something in chat and let me know what's going on, or maybe one of my admins can let me know. Let me see. Okay, so it was just a quick pause. So we'll be back in the game here now. this is one of those games, and I'm pretty sure you guys will agree with me in chat. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure you guys will agree with me in chat, though. It's one of those games that's going to get explosive really quickly because it's been building up for the past 18 minutes, basically. It's been getting to that point where you know something's going to break out here. Alright, just letting admin know to ask vVv what's going on, because I like to know what's happening. But obviously, guys, let me know via Twitter what your guys' thoughts are. At @JKaplan. Send me a tweet. I'm checking them in between games, or at least when there's in between games and when there's pauses. Always like to hear what you guys think. Not to mention, it's 4 in the morning, so whatever you can send me. If it's something funny to keep me awake, to keep me energized. Okay, apparently going back in a pause here, or unpause. Hopefully that's one of the last ones for this game. Want a smooth game coming in here. Unfortunately, I cannot even see Twitch chat anymore. There we go. Now Chris going head-to-head against Knives, doing some really good damage onto him. Basically under the turret right there. Knives has to be careful. He's going to need to get some assistance here. Snuggled now heading up towards the top side. Won't be spotted out by a ward. He will spot Vi out. And will he go for the fight? He's going to go straight into him. He actually gets some good damage onto him. Get the stun as well. Chris coming from the side. Will he have the flash to get over the wall? Pops his ultimate. Gonna flash this. Oh, he's not. He's actually going to run away onto the other side. And Cloud actually does escape it with the help of his Q and his flash. So he will get away. Now Otter pushing bottom here. Getting very low. Dark Body comes in. But Tails, fantastic spell shield comes in. Pops his ultimate as well. Ace of the Hole comes in. It slows him down. He pops his barrier, but he flashes out of that one. He's going to escape. They do let it onto Gaunty here with the Dark Body, but they're not able to close this one off. Gaunty's going to survive just by a sliver of health. Let's see, he's sitting at sub 70 at that point. And that was a great job, actually, out of Otter and Leo to make him use a Spell Shield early so they could win the fight overall. And now Leo's chasing him down. Spell Shield going to block that one as well. And now Leo actually in a bad spot here. He's stuck between a Severe and a turret. And Pantheon going to go for the drop on top of him. Will it land? Gragas even coming in from the top side. And we're going to see someone go down here. Barrow comes in. Peckin picks it up. Is he going to go now for Otter? Actually, Gragas Barrow comes in. He gets caught by a trap, though. And Otter has flash. He's looking to escape this one. Will he have his 90 caliber? There it is. And he should be fine to run away from this one. He should escape. Or will Gragas let him? No, he will get away. Meantime, middle. Chris still applying a lot of pressure. Oh, Peckin, he's going deep. He's going ham here. He's looking for the kill to Otter. And he's just straight running. He's straight booking it. He's not having this. And I think you just saw him with the help of this pink word going up there. And he's still pushing into this one. He's still chasing him down. But with that, they secure onto that bottom turret. Meantime, Knives gonna get the one middle. And now they might actually make a good push onto the middle turret from this. And this is what I was talking about before. They take advantage of every situation. They control the pace of the game. Yeah, they saw there was a gank bottom and they realized, hey, we can push top, we can push middle, get some good damage on us. That's how they punished VG Esports earlier on. And that's how they're continuing to work with this one here. Blue buff trying to be sewn away by Snuggled, but he will run away from that one. And that will be going to LP here in just a second. Time back to push middle. Has that Dance on Holy Grail still done? So on 2800 gold. The death cap is done for Big Fat LP though. Let's see overall gold. 8,000, 7,300. So that death cap definitely coming in and working out well because it's giving them the opportunity to pick up that early advantage. And this is where you want to kind of team fight right now. This is where you kind of want to go for it when LP has such a huge lead, a huge power spike with that death cap. And with Dragon coming up, I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually going to be it. Chris, he's heading down from the top side. And as you just saw, Knives is not here. This is going to be very dangerous for the side of Girlfriends. We're going to see vVv come to the side. Ultimate pop out of Severe. Spell Shield actually takes away the Dark Binding as well. But he's going to need that for the Orion Ultimate if it comes in here. And the Orion comes in. Look at the damage it did on Gaunty. The Dark Body comes in and solidifies the kill. And Leo picks someone up here. And now Chris coming from the backside. He's looking for something here. He has his flash up ultimate now pop. He's going to go over the wall. He's looking for someone. Knocks up multiple people. Cloud turns it around. Actually knocks him up. Stops him from getting any kills. But Cloud's going to go down here. And now Leo gets a perfect ultimate off. Forces a flash. And a background of 3 people. Here comes guys from the top side. Snuggle going to go down. He's chasing down Tails here. Doing some insane damage to him. He's going to drop. And that is going to be an ace coming in for 1 death. A triple kill for Big Fat LP. And him even surviving off of that. And this is exactly what happened just in their last game versus VG Esports. They forced a dragon fight. They won the dragon fight with 4 kills and losing 1 guy. And they completely snowballed from there. And with that fight alone, they are going to snowball so hard. They're going to pick up a middle turn off this as well. And they're going to secure themselves an 8,000 gold lead just about only 22.5 minutes in. Alright, so with that, look at the money they have to spend. Big Fat LP, 6-1-4, 2,800 to spend. He already has a death cap. What is he gonna pick up now? Maybe a straight Void Staff? There it is. So his damage is ridiculous now. And you saw him basically one-shotting Gonti after that that ultimate alone, and that's all they need. They're up against a comp they can chase really well with the Karma speed-ups, and that Talus Ascension if it does come in, but they have a hard engage comp against them. And as long as that Vi gets in there and they have the Orion to come off, they're gonna pick up the kills here, and it's showing right now. Samey. See guys, girlfriends are dangerous. Never get one. Never ever get one yourself. Alright, so snuggled. I think he's used about 2 ultimates now so far. He didn't really use any in the laning phase. He used like 1, but that was just about it. He doesn't really have a strong lead to gank. Like, yeah, he has Karma to chase a little bit, but... Wait, what was that? Was that? I swear I saw the circle come down right there. Like Pantheon's gonna ultimate. We're gonna being chased out by Tails. Dark Binding gonna lamp. And gonna keep him from doing that one. So that ultimate will be down. Meantime, Chris still pushing top as Knives heading down towards middle here. And this is now vVv trying to take advantage, trying to take control here at Tails. Well, not really matter if he has a spell shot or not because Cloud won't actually pop the ultimate onto him. You see now for Chris though. He does have a Brutalizer not done, and the cooldown boots. Oh, he's spotted by a ward here. Oh, this is bad. He's gonna get caught really hard right now. He's off to the backside. They know he's there. Vi can use ultimate onto him. The drop binding not gonna land Chris. Is he gonna get? Oh, he gets over the wall with them. And the Aura ultimate comes in. They do proc Baron eventually, and he's even doing some damage onto Chris, trying to get him down here. That red buff that he did steal isn't gonna last, and he does escape with his Q, but he's just get over the wall. He's gonna be chased down by Shyvana. He's gonna actually use Randall's arm to slow him down. He gets the good damage onto him. He gets slowed up by Karma though, and he will back away. Chris does get hit with another Dark Binding, but even with that fantastic Vi ultimate over the wall, they aren't able to secure the kill. And he will successfully escape with that red buff. Alright, so Black Cleaver now done for Chris. Nick, wow. Dark Violence on Tails. Oh, they come for this though. Ace Ult comes in. Actually, it's blocked out by Pekin though, and Leo looking for ultimate does get caught up here. He's gonna actually get taken down quickly as Gonti picks someone up. Ultimate gonna come out of Gragas. Nodder will actually get knocked away from that. Chris looking to still chase him here. Ultimate will be up actually very soon. 3 seconds to go. He actually might be able to pull something off here if he can get maybe 1 hit on Otter, but unfortunately he will not. Death Cap now done for Pekin. And they're gonna go for a push onto this middle turret. And Raven popping it. Looks like he wants to go in. Gets caught up by Cloud though. Actually some really good damage coming on top of him. AKLP does have ultimate up very soon here. This could be very dangerous. Cloud, his ultimate will be up relatively soon as well, but he doesn't really have the mana for it just yet. And we will see the rest of vVv escape, but we'll be girlfriends holding on to that middle turret here, not letting that one go down. Alright, so CS. Biggest lead we do have is in that top side for Chris, 250 to 219. Keep in mind, we're only 26 minutes in, and this is a best of 3 here. And I honestly couldn't tell you who's even going to win this game at this point. Alright, well, Otter gonna farm up golds. A little bit of income here. Tails was pushing bottom in the meantime as well. Has that Bloodthirster and that Fan Dancer now done. Otter going for the Bloodthirster, not Last Whisper, sorry, Fan Dancer and another BS starts to go for Infinity Edge here. And actually bypass that Last Whisper because no one really has armor except Pantheon, and that's not really gonna be the person that's in his face. So let's see what happens, because I'm waiting for another ultimate to come out of Big Fat LP. All it takes is one good Orion ultimate. If you guys remember back in the Summer Split qualifiers, Pharrell Lord with that 3000 ELO shockwave completely carry them through to actually get them in. Chris going head to head against Knives, doing some really good damage to him. Knives able to stay alive here, and Snuggled going for a drop. Where's he going? He's going middle, and he's actually gonna catch straight on Otter. Look at that perfect ultimate! Laid on top of him, but Otter does flash, does use the barrier, and here comes Vine to the side. We're gonna get extremely low. Big Fat LP set up a perfect ultimate. And will he just back away from this one? As we have Vi coming, he actually hands the ultimate on to Peck, and he gets out of it with the flash, but now Snuggles not. Big Fat LP now godlike here, and Cloud looking for a knock up on someone. Gonti does flash out of it though. And Chris being spotted heading down towards the middle lane here, looking for the fight. And they need to be careful. Oh, here he comes from the side. He gets hit. Oh, by a trap. The ultimate comes out of Riven. He's going to get the kill on Leo because he misses the Dark Binding, and he's going to escape over the wall. Oh my god, that damage. And here comes Siobhan from the side. He's looking for a fight. He has, actually doesn't have Random's Omen anymore, but he has Ignite. That should be enough here, but no, Karma gets the shield. He gets the flash off, and he's still going to escape. Chris does not die easily, and he will escape with that one kill under his belt here. And I knew Leo was going to die right when he missed that Dark Binding. So, a 1-for-1 trade. Snuggled for Leo. Now it's 8-12 here, 28 minutes in. 5,000 gold lead still in favor of vVv. That should, sorry, not vVv, girlfriends. That should change though with the help of this dragon.
Has slain the dragon.
And that will now be a 6,000 gold lead here. But even with that big of a lead, it's not really being reflected in these fights. Like, yeah, they're picking up a lot of kills. Or yeah, they have a lot of items, but they're not really winning these fights out. And Otter, he's dead. Bloodthirster almost kept him alive. But that is the damage of Riven. Ridiculous. So vVv still looking strong. Still looking like they have potential to pick up this game. Even though they're down so much. I don't know because it's 4 a.m. or if they're actually really funny, but Nick, your jokes are making me laugh somehow. I'm not sure which one it is though. Alright, so Tails sticking bottom, just trying to potentially push. Looks like he will commit for this one. He will not be spotted just yet, though. And you can see on the minimap, no one's in position to stop him from pushing. I think he's going to shove this wave in. And then just back out right after that. So he will escape. And he's Lord Draw into a Zonia's coming in for a Leo soon. Build Rod Cutlass done for Knives, going in for that Blade of the Rune King soon. And he should be able to fight Chris very easily here. Does land the E, and actually just backs away. And the Will manages this being built up for Chris. He saw the damage that can be done to him. Gonti gonna cut up by Dark Body. Leo not gonna go for the fight though. As Big Fat LP comes from the side, Gonti is gonna be taken down with Ace in the hole. And all it takes is one more thing. And that is a Frost Queen's claim as Big Fat LP flashes into him, picks up the kill. And will pick up, or at least add another tally to his kill marker. 8, 1, and 4. As he has another Lisa large ride going for his zoners, I want to assume. Vi coming up to the side. And shove middle, or will they be hesitant? Looks like they're going to back away. Leo looking for something here, just going to ward over the wall. For Dark Binding. Oh, that turret already very low. I would imagine that's going to go down here. Yeah, they're just going to take that one up. And Chris is going to continue to shove this top lane here, but Knives will be here soon to stop it. It might be too late. That turret is falling very fast. So Chris just going to back away, run from this one, but he's going to get caught out here. So Morgana come off to his side as well as Caitlyn. He's got to fight this one. He goes straight in for Knives. He's looking for the fight. He knows he's lost calls right now. He might as well just fight this one out as Knives just dancing in and out constantly. And he's actually going to take the turret down. And he actually might escape from this one. Panther picks up a kill on Oriana though. Cloud being forced to run away from this one. And Dark Binding going to come in, going to save his life here. And Chris, oh Otter, you better be careful. You saw what happened last time. And Chris just going to make the loop-de-loop. And he will escape that one. Picking up a turret, picking up a second one. And closing that gap. Oh, that gold difference here. And they might even continue to push on now because Oriana's down. That threat of that ultimate is gone. And instead, actually, Chris and the rest of the team of vVv going to push this bomb turret. And I wouldn't be surprised if they pick this up as well. That'll be 3 turrets back to back. In a matter of a minute's time. Oh, Leo. Ooh, Chris is going to back away from this one. The turret does go down. Morgana does get the ultimate onto Chris, but he does back away from this one. There comes Peck in the backside. Picks up the kill on Morgana. He does not have ultimate up, though. And they pick up another kill, this time on the Knives. And Chris, he did it in the first game, carrying with that Rise. He's doing it yet again with this Riven here. And that is 3 turrets and 2 kills coming in a matter of minutes. Actually, that's, I think, 3 kills coming in. Because we did have Big Fat LP go down to Snuggled a little bit earlier on. So they just completely caught up in gold here. And if you're a fan of girlfriends, they're trying to let this game slip away. Now I want to hook up my NES. Wasn't even born then? What? I don't know what year you're talking about, but I was born in '88. I'm pretty old. Alright, so Spirit Visage now done for Chris. Another pickaxe going for that last whisper. Infinity Edge done for Otter though. So if they can keep Otter alive, and Big Fat LP can get a nice ultimate off one game for Girlfriends. But if they can't do that, and Chris gets the ability to pick them off or get a nice stun on top of them, then they are gonna regret fighting. Tails. Pantheon, he's actually going for the jump. Why is he going for the jump? He doesn't want to support him here. Dark Bright's gonna come in. Actually just force Pantheon back. Gragas as well. Looking for the push in here, but the ultimate seemed to be a little bit of a waste here. But Riven going head-to-head against Knives. Ooh, I'm not sure he's gonna escape this one. The Knight does go down. The Bilge Rock Cutlass does give him a little bit of speed increase, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, the truck comes in. He turns this around. He's going straight for Chris now. They force him back here, but now the turret being damaged, and Chris getting them out of position, forcing 3 people back to deal with him, and they lose almost instantly half health on that turret. So right now, vVv are pulling them apart like they're string cheese and just completely outplay them at every single turn here. Yeah, they're down gold right now, but they're not playing like they are. All right, so Chris is going to go back to split pushing just like he was doing on his rise earlier on. Well, that Last Whisper's done. Actually, not even with the Last Whisper done. He can 1v1 anyone right now. And you're seeing it with how careful Girlfriends is being at this point. It's an almost 3,000 life as well. Level 18. The only one in the game at 18. I'm pretty sure he's been that for a while. Oh, has he snuck around? I think he snuck around. Oh, he's going to come in with the ultimate. He has his flash up as well. Oh, he can pick up so many kills right there, but no, he doesn't commit for that. He doesn't flash for him on that top side. And where is he going to go now? Looks like just going to bomb the farm. Currently 374 CS. He has 100 CS lead over his opponent right now. Doing an amazing job. 14,000 gold total. The Baron being pinged up. And Dragon being done. That side of vVv. Oh, are they going to rush straight for Baron? It looks like they won't. Looks like first Dragon will finally be done for vVv here. And now Girlfriends are having a tough time. Not really sure where to go. They need to deal with Chris, but no one can 1v1 him. That's the problem. Chris can split push, pull multiple people away. Allow this team to really force these fights here. But here comes Tails. Ultimate does come in. They're going straight for Chris. They're looking to burst him down here, but he does survive with the help of that flash. Leo does use his ultimate. He's getting dropped on by Pantheon here. Forces the flash out of him. Pantheon gets stunned. Leo now going to go down here. Tails picks that one up. And they can't kill Chris. He is just unstoppable. He's unkillable. He uses flash up there to escape that. He's even going for Baron now, and this will be a Baron picked up on the side of vVv. Unless anyone on the team tries to stop them here, and it looks like they're not going to go for it. Baron on the 7,000 life, and they're just going to back away. Actually, they're heading towards Dragon, but Dragon's not up, guys. God. All right, so 36 minutes in finally in this game. And Chris has the Last Whisper now done. And a Negatron Cloak on top of that, so he has a magic list to survive. Currently sitting, oh, wrong button. Currently sitting at 160 MR, no armor though, so Otter can destroy him if he can attack him, if he has the opportunity to do it. Problem is, he hasn't been able to. Chris has been just too slippery in these fights. And even when Girlfriends blows their entire load onto him, it's just not enough. I don't know, Nick. Why don't you tell me? I feel like you have a joke set up for that one. I feel like you're baiting in a joke. Sage. All right, so Tails. Let's look at items real quickly. Last Whisper, Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster, going for Infinity Edge. I want to say. His opponent, IE, Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer. Top laners. Ravenous Hydra, Black Cleaver, Spirit Visage, Last Whisper, another Negatron Cloak on top of that. I'm assuming he's going for a Banshee's Veil. To a Blade of the Rune King, Randuin's Sunfire. Mid laners, Deathcap, Zhonya's, Athene's, Void Staff done for Peckham. And GG. Zhonya's now done with the Deathcap. the Athenes and the Void Staff. And you remember, like this is what I'm really stressed here, is the fact that Big Fat LP was so far ahead of Pekin earlier on, but now he hasn't really progressed past him at all. They're tied in items, and he had such a huge lead. Snuggle getting caught up here. Orion's gonna be missed, and that is a sign for vVv to go for a straight fight here. With the Gasparro actually catching Cloud out. He's going to use the Q, get away with Chris coming in from the top side, looking for more kills. Oh my god, this is going to be a murder. This is going to be a massacre as Chris now looking for a Big Fat LP here. Trying to chase him down. Tails will survive this, and Big Fat LP, Chris just doesn't care. Picks up the kill. That is an ace coming in, and that most definitely should be a win coming in for the side of vVv off of that fight. Fantastic little bit of action coming in there. Surrender comes in as well. And vVv will secure their first win in this best of 3 and now be 1 map away from getting first place. We can look at the scoreboard: 7-1-6 for Chris, 2-3-10 for Get Snuggled, 5-4-8 for Pekin, 3-11 for Tails, and 2-3-9 for Gontian. Big Fat LP had 8 kills, but he had 8 kills for the past 20 minutes, I want to say. He wasn't able to pick up anymore, and they weren't able to force those fights they really wanted. With over 100 CS in the top lane, and Chris basically full built. Yeah, he would have been after that fight. Not much you can really do to that one. So he can carry on Rise, he can carry on Riven. Can he carry the next game? We'll find out in just a little bit. We're going to go a little bit of a break, play some music, but when we come back, we'll have game number 2 coming your way here in this best of 3 finals, and we'll see, can vVv take it in a clean 2-0 sweep, or can we see Girlfriends come back and take it to the 3rd map? We'll find out in just a few.